I'm standing in the shed with my shed layout because it's raining outside. Apologies for the bits of garden scale track up there. I've done a bit of track maintenance on the garden railway. And I'm just going to do a review video, a quick review video of wiring a 00 gauge layout. Just one view of it. Now, my layout here has got basically 3 round and round loops. What I call the branch line, main up, main down line. And the track feeds are here, here, and here. There are no other power feeds in the station area. And then track feeds again here, here, and here on the 3 lines as they go out there. So the routing to the various roads in the station is all done with the points. So that what we've got up here is a point here which routes the track to either platform 1 or platform 2, a point here which routes the power to platform 3 or platform 4, and then the branch line platform over there. Now actually there is another power feed on the branch line so that this point here can power up in those directions. Now, having said that, I have added additional droppers to tracks in the station. This is not power feeds as such. Well, I guess you could call it power feeds, and a switch here, so that for DCC operation I can throw the switch and it will permanently power both tracks rather than being shut off. So really it's just a link between that track and that track. So if I've got something running on DCC, I don't have many more extra feeds in other parts, but I can power both sidings or both platforms at the same time. So a loco parked in one can be shunted at the same time as the other one is running in the other one, or at least the sound can be on. But that's just something, maybe that's a little bit information you don't need. So track feeds just at those points, and then links underneath the board. So the rails carry the power, link across board joins to transfer the power. Now, this side we have a few point motors connected in here, and they are powered by a capacitor discharge unit and a transformer. CDU, yeah, nothing's plugged in, and yeah, I think that transformer has got both outputs. Mains into that transformer, 2 outputs, one for the CDU and one to power this controller up here. And then the various wires, I've actually brought them out here to here and here, which take you to the points. The reason they're brought there is a little bit easy for testing. They were actually at one point connected to the side of this control panel, but I brought them up onto the edge of the baseboard there. Okay, so just the 3 track feeds. At the back, I've got some point motors, a separate transformer, separate capacitor discharge unit, different studs, so that the point motors on the back are all controlled by a different system. And again, the various roads, because of where the track feeds are on those 3 lines, 1, 2, 3, the various roads of the fiddle yard are all isolated by the points. And again, it's the same at the other end, just a straightforward ladder fiddle yard. That's it. It keeps the wiring relatively simple. One might say we could do with some more droppers to improve reliability, and if I get poor reliability I will add droppers, but it's been running for quite a few years now and I haven't had to add any extra droppers, and so yeah, not got a bus other than that, and DCC, clean the track, and it runs nicely all the way around. So that's just a quick summary then of the wiring in the shed layout, but it's only 8 feet by 16 feet in its total size. So it's 8 feet across there, and it's 16 feet from that end up there down to that end down there. So it's not a huge distance for the power to travel, and it can make it quite nicely. I'm afraid the wires are quite untidy underneath because we threw them in and linked it up with some scrap wire or reclaimed wire that we had. Dare I show you? Okay, you're longing to know. You see that plug over there? That's the old, what was used for LPT1 on computers. Not SCSI. I'll remember the name of the type of plug. It's not RS. Oh, it might be something like bigger RS232 type plug. 25-way connector. Don't know if it's more than 25 ways. You get a 25-way lead with plug on both ends, male, one female. And what you do is you chop it in two, and then you wire the other ends into a connector block. Yeah. And then you can take all your connections for the point motors, and of course the track feed does go through that connector block. A few things not connected up there, so you are relying on that connector remaining in good condition, and that connects everything up. I have thought about putting lights in and add some more wires. Because this layout is never going to be moved, I wouldn't bother putting it through the connector block anymore. It would go straight across. I just wire it up straight. But it's been labelled, been marked up. I have checked it a long time ago. You know what, I can connect it on that thing there. You'll see another thing dangling down there. I maybe ought to tie it up, and that's across the next board joint. There's the board joint, there's the wires, and there's the connector across the board joint, and then there's the third one at that end. There's only 3 of those. What do I do about the other board joints? I've forgotten. Let's have a look. Track feeds. Well, I shouldn't be trying to work it all out while on camera, but there'll be something that connects the power through. That's it then. There we go. That is the overview of my wiring. Hope that was of some interest, and if some of you looked at my ancient videos, I'll have said something about that on those as well.